So, welcome to everybody. We've got lots of new names in the audience today, so many new names, which is really awesome to see. Welcome. This is the first in our annual winter seminar series of the Saola Foundation. So, this year's series, we're going to be looking inwards, exploring the length and the breadth of the work of the Saola Foundation for Annamite Mountains Conservation. So, for those of you who are not familiar with our organization, our flagship program is the search for the critically endangered Saola. So this is one of the rarest animals of the world, and the search is underway. Believe it or not, I've got one here with me today. Unbelievable. So this little Saola will be put into a prize draw for anybody who donates within the next 24 hours to our program. So quick plug there at the start. Now, as I said, the search for the critically endangered Saola is underway. Over recent years, we, the Saola Foundation, have formed one of the most talented, dynamic, and versatile field teams that has ever existed in Southeast Asia. That's our Annamite Mountains Research and Conservation Team, entirely composed of Lao nationals. We have 6 different Indigenous groups from Lao represented on our team, and our team is led by Rob Timmins. This is our technical director. He's sitting in the audience with us today. So if you'd like to learn more, which I urge you to do, please look there. Corey is going to put a link that will to our various social media channels and website in the chat box. Consider signing up to our newsletter. We'll provide a link to that too if you want to stay informed in our progress and subsequent seminar series and so on. So on to today's proceedings. This is a world exclusive on a potential new species of leaf monkey found within an isolated patch of limestone karst in the Annamite Mountains of Laos. So today is the first publicly open talk that has been given in this topic in the world. So we're very excited. Thank you for joining us. We're still in the very early days of this story. We're yet to formally describe the species, and we're busy raising support for the next steps. So the field team members who are responsible for securing evidence of this new species will talk you through their journey today. Rob Timmins, as I mentioned, he's in the audience, our technical director. He became convinced of this species' existence many years ago, based on a series of field observations and anecdotal reports collected by himself and by other field researchers. Presenting today, Toun, Souksamlan, Laladeth is our media lead. He's responsible for the spectacular imagery that you're going to see in this presentation and for leading much of this field research. We have Daosavanh, Dr. Daosavanh, a scientist from the National University of Laos, whom we're very honoured to collaborate with on this project, and Hamnoy, our technical team leader, who fearlessly leads our national team, no matter what challenges they face. So this small team, under the remote guidance of Rob Timmins, undertook 2 missions in the last year. The first was a failure, but as we know, almost all roads to success are marked by failure. So we will keep to around 10 minutes at the end for questions. If you've got questions, please put them in the chat. Corey will moderate those questions for us. I'm going to hand over now to Toun, our media lead. He's going to lead you on a journey into the spectacular Annamite Mountains. Over to you, Toun.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our seminar today. As Lauren mentioned, my name is Souksamlan, or you call me Toun. I am a media lead at Saola Foundation for Annamite Conservation. To me, the Annamite Mountains are the most unique nature heritage in Laos, and it is truly home to the wild variety of plants and animals, including rare and endemic species. So today we very much value and appreciate your time listening to our story about how we discovered new species of the leaf monkey in the Annamite Mountain. So I remember back in June 2023, I had an opportunity to interview Rob Timmins, technical director at Saola Foundation, who's explained about a species of a leaf monkey live in spectacular limestone karst. And as many times we know that doing research in limestone karst is tough mission. That's why we had to bring different skill and different knowledge and academic aspect to searching for a mystery of the monkey. Before we head into deeper into this, I would like to introduce you again, the key lead of this assignment. On your left-hand side is Daosavanh, known as the environmental scientist from National University of Laos. And on your right-hand side is me, I media lead at Saola Foundation, the guy who was learning how to draw nature with light. And in the center here is Phonesouk Chanthalavong, is technical team leader at Saola Foundation as well. So three of us have a different role and different skill, but we share the same mission, which is to share and prove that a species of leaf monkey still exists in Annamite Mountains. And before we head into the limestone karst that Lauren mentioned, I would like to share with you uh, about the village. This is the vibe of the village. A small village, the population less than 300 people, and most of them doing farming, like lowland farming. And again, searching for mystery of leaf monkey is also important for us to work closely with local community, which means we're building trust, we're building relationship with them, because we believe there can be their a guardian of their own forest, their own species. I would like to talk a little bit about the vete in Annamite because there's many different type of vete. Vete in Annamite to me is unique characteristic, and bioregion has the follow mean habitat, such as the first one is semi-evergreen forest, and the second one is wet evergreen forest, and also lower the mountain forest and mountain conifer forest and mountain cloud forest, and also the limestone karst forest. So the location that we focus here is lie in the semi-evergreen forest zone. So for us, we choose two different season and two different location, which mean in the wet season and the dry season. So we choose in the wet season is a start from May to October, and the dry season start from mid of October to April. And yes, limestone karst is challenging place to access in Laos, as we all know, and also weather conditions are unpredictable. That's why the weather condition is one of the reason make research for a species in Annamite is very challenging for us. And here, as mentioned before, we focus on two different village. The first village is we call Nadi village, which is on your, I'm not sure, on your right hand side, lower third on your right hand side, and a Kamkuna village. That's the two location that we focus, and we have a confirmation from the village. I look at the map is you cannot visualize how the weather that I'm talking about look like. So here I would like to take you to the first step. The survey begin at Ban Nadi, as mentioned before. So on the first day when we start to step into the limestone karst, we was encountered with a rainstorm across from water from Vietnam. And I see everyone face, we know in our heart, yes, this rain will make assignment more difficult. But however, with a strong belief in what we do, and we continue with what we believe in, that is important for everyone have to get this mindset. And the vehicle that you saw here is probably might be strange for you, but in Lao we call dog dog. Is this only one type of a vehicle that could access to the boundary of a limestone cast. Otherwise, we will walk like 2 3 days to get in the side that we aim to be. So after the vehicle, we know the survey is tough work. So what we need to do is to prepare ourselves. Prepare ourselves. What I mean, prepare ourselves. We combine a solid team that has been trained more than 3 years with a international expert in the field, and also collaborate with a academic team from University of Laos. We move from pretty low altitude to the top of limestone cast, which means we hiking up to a spectacular environment where we believe the mystery of monkeys still exists. Um, I will show you a short clip of what hiking and camping and surveying conditions look like. That is how a winter condition is look like when you're doing survey in the raining season. And yeah, we spend week in the field under the rain, and what we can do is just to climb up to advantage point and keep outside focus on the canopy and on the massive cliff. We knew the rain give us only few percent of hope to see the species, but to us, is few percent of hope is give us so much motivation to climb from early morning to sundown daily. Right, sorry for a technical. So as you see, the rain make assignments more difficult for us and harder to access to the mean where we would like to be. So overflowing water and heavy rain is where we found the failure and the lesson at the same time during the survey. And yes, that is the part of the failure, but the failure is not a it's not a negative point. We shift and we learn so much from the fails. And in April 2024, we come back with our confidence. We combine skills and knowledge, patient, attempted, technical, academic, and photography aspect. Focus on one species in one spectacular limestone cast. Here I call photography because all of us love learning by doing. So from the foot of the mountain to the top of Langsungkat, each step we learn how to see the beauty of flora and fauna and record them systematically. So to me, it is beautiful opportunity to have a chance to follow in the footsteps of the expert who have passion for conservation and using photography, video, and audio to record species in spectacular area or supporting conservation is our learning and motivation are born. During the survey, I spent a lot of hours in this advantage point, and I realized that for millions of years, the Annamite Mountain has been hiding thousands of the species deeply in the limestone karst. So we don't know much about leaf monkey, but with hope and belief, we put our step into the limestone karst, which we believe it is home to the leaf monkey. Today, Daosavanh and Phonesouk will share with you their own story, how we found a mystery of leaf monkey in the Annamite Mountain. Hi, Daosavanh and Phonesouk. Yeah, I remember there was 14 people in our team, and I believe in each person has a different feeling and instinct as well. So you are probably could share your experience that you have in the limestone karst with us today. Are you there?
Yes, I'm ready.
Ready. I'm gonna hand over to I would like to hear a story from the also one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Thanks, Mr. Souksamlan, for introducing me. In short, you can call me just only Dao. It's okay. So, in this photograph, as Mr. Souksamlan mentioned earlier, on the unique characteristic and greatness of the limestone karst. So, running to question that where we should start to survey in this massive limestone karst. If we do survey randomly in this kind of huge area, it's really challenging. We may waste our time, money, and energy without any discovery. Therefore, we gather information from mainly two sources, including a group discussion with local people to obtain where are the most common area in previous and recent time that the local people found the leaf monkey. We also seeking the data from the previous other few surveys in this area. So after we synthesize the data, then we separate our team into 5 small groups with 2 to 3 people to do observation independently. So each team select the survey size, searching for leaf monkey from base of the mountain, from the base to the top of the limestone mountain. For searching the pathway, to listen for the call, also the cave where could be their sleeping sites according to the local people mentioned, because they mentioned that they saw this leaf monkey sleeping in the cave. We do observations every day with very high patience, as Souksamlan mentioned before. So we required sit and steady. So in the morning, we start from 4 to 11 a.m. every day. We have to reach the observation point before the leaf monkeys start their movement. As you can see here, this is the morning time, but we use the headlamp to go up to the top of the mountain. In the evening, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., we do observation. We have to reach the observation point before the leaf monkey come to home. and we come to our camp in the dark after the leaf monkey come. So every day we do this. We walk back at the night time from top to bottom of the mountain. So we do this survey activities every day. So finally, after our hard working on searching for the cave where could be the leaf monkey sleeping size, we found it, and this is the photograph of the cave where the leaf monkey is sleeping, which the entrance of the cave is vertical to the ground, with the length is about 2.5 meters and the width is about 1.5 meters. So before we go to see the leaf monkey, the pictures of the leaf monkey, I would like to hand over this presentation to Mr. Phonesouk or Hamnoy to share his feeling and impression to see this cave at the first time. Please welcome Mr. Phonesouk.
Thank you, Dr. Daosavanh. For your efforts in the survey to find the leaf monkey, I really understand your feelings. When you finally see the leaf monkey after so much waiting, it's an incredible moment. Hello everyone, my name is Phonesouk Chanthalavong, or you just call me Hamnoy. This is my short name. I am a field technical team leader for Saola Foundation. And today I want to take you deeper into the forest. I want you to imagine you are sitting with me, waiting quietly, when suddenly we see the leaf monkey group. Okay, before that, have you ever imagined what it's like to search for rare animals? When you walk deep into the forest, there is always hope. Hope that today you will see something special. But you also know it's not easy. These animals are shy, they hide, and the forest is big. Sometimes you walk for days and see nothing, but still you keep hoping. And imagine you are walking quietly, and then you see it. It's rare animals right there in front of you. What would you do? How do you feel? I'm quite sure your heart beats fast, and you hold your breath. You don't want to scare it away, right? And for the moment, time stops, and it because it's just you and the animals. This is the feeling we carry every day in the forest, the feeling of hope, because we never know when we will be lucky. In our teams, we work with the animal trackers. These people are amazing. They have sharp eyes. They notice very small sounds, every broken twig, every footprint. When we walk, we move slowly, step by step. We stay quiet. Even our breath feel loud, because in the forest, every small noise can scare the animals away. And the place that we go are not easy. That Toun mentioned, like we have in the limestone, many challenging, especially in the limestone area, they have the sharp rocks, steep climbs. Sometimes the ground is so rough that every step hurt. And when we find a good place, we wait. We sometimes we sit for 2 hours or more. No talking, no moving, just waiting. We wait near the monkey foraging and sleeping areas. hoping they will come. Is it slow? Is it hard? But when you finally see something, is it all worth it? Next slide. And after days of searching, we at the Daosavanh mentioned we finally found an important clue: the cave that the monkeys live. This discovery gave us hope, and now I want to take you to a special moment, a moment I will never forget it. Is what day 8 of our surveys, May 5th. We woke up early, around 4 a.m. because we had to walk for 1 hour to lead to the cave where we knew the leaf monkeys live. And then by 6 a.m., I was sitting quietly, hidden behind some rocks. Suddenly, I heard a sound, a soft snap, a twig breaking. My heart is my heart starts beating faster, breathes faster. Then something funny happened. A leaf monkey appeared from behind me. So I feel like if I am the police officer hiding quietly to catch a criminal, but the criminal sneak up behind me and shot me. If I were in the movie, I would dead already. Okay. Anyways, then I turned my head slowly, and there is what a leaf monkey only 30 or 40 meters away, looking straight at me. I didn't move. I didn't even breathe loudly. Uh, then after that, I carefully moved to other side of the rocks and used my binocular to observe the leaf monkey. The leaf monkey made a sound like a warning call and jump around the tree. Uh, it's called out 5 times, like it was telling the others something like, be careful, someone is here. And then something incredible happened. A small monkey appeared, and over 10 of them, they came closer, curious. Some were just 10 meters away from me. As you know, right, normally the wild animals are very shy. When they see humans, they run away quickly. But these monkey, they didn't. But instead, they came closer, like they want to know who is this person watching us. It was surprising and a little unbelievable that in the wild that I mentioned the animals usually keep their distance because they are scared of the people, and but this time it feel like they trusted me, they trust not. And just imagine, like these rare animals so close to me, I could see their face clearly too by my binoculars. Some were big, some were small, and the younger ones seemed playful. They weren't afraid. They want to know who I was. I feel so excited, but I still stay quiet. I didn't want to lose this moment. Okay, my teammate on Cal was hiding nearby. But the leaf monkey didn't see him, so he recorded the video while I watched. But videos, well, I will let me tell you, it looked funny. It's on Cal. He was so excited. His hands were shaking. The camera moved everywhere, like a rap, right, up, down, zoom in, zoom out. Like he want to catch every single leaf monkey at once. So if you watch the videos, I would say good luck. You won't see the monkey clearly because the camera never stays still. So then Toun, can you play the videos, please? Yeah, as you can see, the camera never stays still. But in a way, that shaky videos was a good thing. It show us how active and curious the monkey were, and at least we could tell that it wasn't just one or two monkey. There were many, all moving together to the tree. Then we sitting there around 30 minutes, and then at 6:35, the monkeys start to leave. The leaders stay behind. They calling out for 4 or 5 times until the whole group has safely gone up to the mountain. So in that moment, I feel something like a powerful connection. For a brief time, it was like we share the same world. These animals so rare and mysterious, but they let me see a part of their life. And this is why I love this work. It's not uh, just about fighting animals. It's about feeling a part of the forest. And when you feel it, you never forget it. So thank you for coming with me on that journey. For me, that moment with the Leap Monkey Group is a memory that will stay in my heart forever. So now I would like to hand things back to Toun. Are you there, Toun?
Yeah, thank you very much, Hamnoy, for sharing your story and your feeling during your encounter with a new species. Yeah, I remember when you coming back and then you give me a camera, and I remember you mentioned that the footage is filmed all over the place, shaking, moving left to right, up and down. uh, it's not a perfect shot as I wish, but when I check carefully the video, every movement, to me it is a perfect footage because the movement bring you in the place at the right time, at the right moment as well. That's why I call this a kind of like the beauty of the perfection in imperfection. So yeah, we heard all of the feeling, the encountering, the all of the feeling that Hamnoy mentioned. I was excited as well when I was there, but we stay in different location. So next one, I would like to hand over to Daosavanh. He's gonna explain you a how we get a photograph. And I mean, behind, because we work so hard, we put so much effort and patience and all of that element that have in our team, that thing is unique for us. So that's one, could you explain us about how we get a photograph?
Yes, thanks. Like you see, Hamnoy mentioned, to get the good photograph of the leaf monkey is not easy. So, to get a good photograph of this kind of leaf monkey, we have to find a suitable place to get the good photograph. So when we know their foraging area, we have to take the photograph. So as you can see here, we climb up to almost top of the highest one there. So this is very risky, but we did it. So here you see, we saw them many times during our observation, but none of those able to get good photograph, as you can see from Hamnoy. Here, this is the result of our hard working and patience. This is the new leaf monkey from the limestone karst of the Bolikamsai province, central of the country. Here you see is an adult male with black in whole body. And he has a thick long tail. We have also record the call, which we consider is this alarm call because they saw us. So here, Toun, could you play the call of this leaf monkey, please? Yes, why this is a new species of leaf monkey? So when we check the other species in this area, so here the distributions of this new species disjuncts from other species in the limestone leaf monkey clade. Its distribution lie between the Thrasipithecus decalally here to the north in the Vietnam, which is not shown the photograph here. And the three southernmost species, including the Thrasipithecus lautum, Thrasipithecus hartinensis, and Thrasipithecus ebenus. Then here we compare the exonomorphologies of new species to those three species. The map above is the distribution area of each species. So the three southern species are very closely related, very similar, and only differ between each other in the patterns of white in their pelage or hair. As you can see here, the yellow circle, their head and face with clearly white on, but the new species, there is no any white on face or head. Also, the new leaf monkey appear to be all black, thus similar to the Thrasipithecus ebenus, which is almost entirely black as well, but its tail is clearly different, thicker and shorter, as you can see here, the orange circle. So it's quite clear, different. We haven't got, but anyway, we haven't got a large sample size, but the photo the team got from the several different individuals strongly suggests that this is a significantly shorter tail than any other species in this limestone leaf monkey clade. So we have to note that The tail are exceptionally long in this group of the monkey. So the tail of the new leaf monkey looks long, but when you compare it to other species, it is shorter. The tail thickness is also clearly thicker than the animal in this 3,000 species. And for last of my talk tonight, this photograph is a new making road. During a week of survey in this area, just very new create during the time that we survey. This road is direct to the forest where close to the new leaf monkey live. We assume that the local people make this road in order to get something big and heavy out from the forest, but we don't know what is it. This similar to other part of the country and these regions. Deforestation is a major threat to wildlife, particularly in this area. Based on the modern machines, getting inside to the forest is much more fast. Hunting also a part of the threat. When accessing more easy, hunting also more convenient. So how can we gathering the people to reduce this kind of threat for conservation before this new leaf monkey disappear? Of course, one thing is more information of this species are needed. For the next and the future plan is to collect the tissue sample from their fecal and fur in order to confirm the DNA distinguish and relationship to other species in these regions. There is another group of this leaf monkey in this area or not, and how many of them and where they are distributed in this huge area. Those information will support the conservation purpose. That's all for my talk for today. Thank you, and I would like to hand over the talk to Mr. Souksamlan.
Yeah, thank you, Daosavanh. Listen to the academic or scientist aspect. This is exactly what I would like to put myself in that road, because my photography is fascinated by using photography in scientists for supporting conservation. So this is exactly who am I and who I want to be. Yeah, as I mentioned at the beginning, we have 14 members in the team, and each team have different role and different skill as well. But because of different role, different skill, that make this assignment prove that the mystery of leaf monkey actually exists in Annamite Mountain. This is what I call how I call a team. Together everyone achieve more. This is pretty important for me. Oops. And yes, to me, conservation is all about working with people, and I believe everyone can make something different and getting better for our future. But the question is, it depends on you. It is your choice. It is your decision to make something different. Yeah, today we value your time spent with us today. and we appreciate you are one of our audience who listen to our story. To help us continue telling story to the next generation, it is important to have you to fill up the gap above. So while we are presenting the mystery of new species, we have hope on the next page you could be a part of filling a blank canvas with us. So thank you very much for listening our journey in Annamite Mountains, especially in spectacular limestone karst in Bole Kamsai. So thank you very much.
Thanks, Toun. So do we want to go straight into Q&A then? Is that okay?
Yes, sounds good, Corey. Thank you.
Okay, so so far we have just two questions. The first says, this is from Andy. Thank you so much for sharing. Is the shorter tail seen in all of the individuals of the group? And could that seemingly shorter tail be due to the angle of the photo? Not sure who is the best to answer that one.
Yes, I can explain for that. The shorter tail is seem to be shorter in other individual of the group as well, because we also check from the video that we collect, because the video here is not really good quality, so you cannot see the tail clearly. But when we check in our computer, we can see that almost all individuals have just kind of shorter tail compared to others, other species in the group. Also, not just only shorter, but also the thickness, also almost all individual, they have similar thick of the tail.
Great, thanks. Michael asks, is it possible to collect their feces and do DNA analysis to confirm if it's a new species?
Yes, it's possible. For the next field trip, we also plan to do another survey to the same area with a smaller group of team, because we focus on to collect the tissue sample, like the fecal from the fur, to get the DNA from that group. We try to do that, but not really sure we can get it or not. But we have a plan to do that as well.
Thanks. Next question is from Elliot. Apart from the shorter tail and the distribution, are there any other differences between the new species and other known species?
So from information that we have now, yes, of course, like the disjunct population, disjunct distribution. The other thing is what we can see, but is less clear now, is the characters of the hair direction. You can see hair directions of this kind of leaf monkey. Mostly like they come this and then come in front like this. But this new leaf monkey, it seemed to be go backward. So it's not clear now, but from the morphology that we have recently, we also think that this is also could be diagnostic characters of this species as well. And the other things, maybe you can see the photograph from the back of the new leaf monkey. You can see a kind of a gray or white stripe on his hip to the back. So that's one also we assume now is maybe another characters of this kind of this characters of this species. But anyway, it may come from also the direction and the light when we take a photograph. So this is, we also need more information to confirm more detail to say that this is really new species. But anyway, recently, based on this photograph, we discussed with other experts on this kind of roof, and they also agree that this could be a new species based on the morphologies, the distributions. Yes, and we are working on the manuscript on this to be a publication, to be public information for the audience. Yes, that's what I can say for another characters that we can use.
Great, thanks. Manuel has 3 questions. I'll ask the first one, and then if we have more time, we can go back. I have 3 questions. The first one, how did you realize that there could be a new species of leaf monkey? Because you mentioned how you started sampling, but not how you knew about the possible existence of the new species.
So this maybe Lawrence can help.
Sure, I'm gonna actually, if Rob is available, Rob, I would love you to answer this question, please. But just try to keep it short.
Hey, yep, I'm here. So actually back in 1995, having seen for the first time the loudleaf monkey, and thinking about the distribution of that species and all the other monkeys in this group, you know, there was this other area of limestone in Souksamlan, obviously disjunct, separated by a major river system. You know, the question was there a leaf monkey in that area of limestone? And if so, what would it be? And so I started doing interviews, and those interviews started to suggest that, you know, there definitely was one of these leaf monkeys in that limestone, and that it looked different. And so that's where I kind of became convinced that there would be a new species in that limestone.
Great, thanks. And just so everyone knows, we're going to go a little bit over the top of the hour with some of the questions. And if there are any that we don't get to, we will reach out post presentation and answer the rest of the questions by email. So just FYI. Next question is from Jochen. Are you certain that all members of the group that you observed were fully Black without any exceptions?
Hamnoy or Toun, maybe you can say about this, about the group members.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm sure that all the group that we found, that we saw, is all Black, because like I mentioned in at the moment that I see the leaf monkey group, I just observe 30 minutes of the leaf monkey group. I'm sure that all Black, all small and all the male one, adult one. Yeah. For that group that we found, that we saw, yeah, I'm sure.
Great. From Amos, aside from the new species, what are the other langur species observed and distributed near the surveyed site? And how did the local villagers identify or distinguish the different species?
Can I suggest that Rob answer this one as well, please? Rob, if you're still available.
Yeah, here I am. So there's also thares or Indo-Chinese grey leaf monkey, depending on kind of whose taxonomy you want to sort of follow in that area. The thares does seem to occur in the limestone, although, you know, our team didn't observe them at the time. Local people generally talk about two types of long-tailed monkey. You know, kind of descriptions vary between different people. And there's usually consistently two names used for two different long-tailed monkeys. So I think that should answer the question.
Great, thanks. And I think the next one will be the last question from Fetlasi. I hope I'm saying your name right. Can you estimate the number of individuals in the group that you saw?
Yeah, maybe I will respond on this question. Yes, sure. As I mentioned, like it's hard to estimate, to count. You know, like they came up and in the same time many animal and jump around. But at my estimate and my count, it's more than 10, but not over 15. Yeah, maybe something around 10 to 15 individuals. Yep.
Great, thanks. So we're going to hand it back over to Lorraine to say a few words. And again, just FYI, and any of the questions we didn't get to, we will reach out after the talk. So thank you everyone for your questions. And Lorraine, you want to take it from here?
Thank you, Corey. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to the speakers. I've acquired my own little species of monkey here during the talk. You'll be pleased to know. So yeah, wonderful session, and yeah, as Corey says, we'll get to anybody with questions that we weren't able to get to by email. Another just suggestion for new members of our audience to sign up to our newsletter, and that way you can follow the progress of the Monkey Project and of all the other incredible things that the Saola Foundation are working on. We're going to see a real good look at that this year throughout the winter seminar series. So a little reminder, Saola, our flagship incredible species. Anyone who donates in the next 24 hours will get put into a prize draw for this little guy. So and those funds will go directly towards supporting the amazing work that you've heard about today. And with that, thank you very much, everybody. Have a lovely weekend, and hope to see you all for the next seminar. Thanks, everyone.